But we're going to go straight into any blocks that's keeping you from 10K months. It could be 10K weeks, whatever your 10K is. Some of you have said 10K months, so it can be 10K weeks, 10K days. You decide. You're that powerful. You decide when we're tuning in what that 10K is. Whether it's could even be 10K hours. So I just want to say hello to all of you. Kelly, great to see you join me live. Fiona, Caroline, brilliant. I'm going to give you the heads up as well. So I'm here in my kitchen, and I have Elodie inside in the lounge, and she's singing at the top of her voice. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. So if you hear any more blaring in the background, that's her. And when I'm finished the healing, I'm going to put a card, and this is from one of our members. It's Vanessa Jane Smith. She has designed these beautiful cards, Be the Change, and I was drawn to use this deck for the healing today. So so I'm going to go straight into it. So I want to take a breath in, and on the out breath, surrender. Oh, it's getting hot already. This is a big one. I'm going to take my top off and literally roast the energies quite quick, quite hot. Okay, and then taking another breath in, and on the out breath, just totally let go and come back into your center, and taking another breath in, and releasing anything from your week, from your weekend that you're done with. It can be a pattern, an experience, a program, whatever it is, just let it go. Okay, and then we're going to get you to bring your attention to your heart, and I want you to feel this pull of energy from your heart down into your solar plexus, your sacral, your hips, your legs, down into your feet, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. And just feeling your heart and her heart come together as one. And now I'm going to get you to really, really allow, like never before, completely surrender and into the energy and arms of Mother Earth. And let her take over the steering wheel of your life. And allow yourself fully to receive and experience what the highest divine plan is for you today and going forward. And you might actually get an idea, you might get, something might pop in of what is really the highest divine plan for you. Lovely. And now we're going to call in pure absolute divine love of the highest consciousness to move down into the crown of your head, down the back of your head, into your mind, stilling your mind, feeling this beautiful high frequency light, sunlight coming into your eyes so you can see more clearly, into your ears so you can hear more clearly, into your nose so you can sense the next step, into your mouth so you can taste the beauty of life and all life has to offer. Feeling this light move down into your throat so you can speak your truth and be seen for who you really are. Feeling this light move down into your shoulders, neutralizing all worries or concerns. Feeling that light move down your arms, hands and fingers so you can receive your good. Feeling that light move down into your chest. Taking away all pressure or all having to. Feeling that light move down into your heart. Healing and repairing and purifying your heart. Feeling that light move down into your solar plexus. And feeling that move down into your sacral and really connecting in with joy like never before, like a complete sense of joy rushes through your whole body. You can't help but smile. Feeling this light now move down into your hips, neutralizing all aspects of lack through all time, space and generations. Feeling that light move down your legs, into your feet, through the rocks and lava and down into the heart of Mother Earth. Feeling your heart, Mother Earth's heart and Divine Source as one. And now feeling this oneness move up through the earth, into your feet, up through your legs, into the trunk of your body, into your heart, moving around 360 degrees and expanding up through your chest, through the crown of your head, into your energy, through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, out into the room you're in, into the home you're in, into the street you're in, into the country you're in, right through the whole wide world and beyond, out to the galaxies. And now we're going to call in Archangel Michael of the light to cut all cords and blocks, keeping you from unlimited prosperity and wealth. Keeping you from all of what you desire and more. Calling in now Divine Father, Divine Mother. They're already here, but really feeling their energy, feeling their presence, feeling their love and their support for you. And I feel them on either side of you. And just feeling the peace and the serenity wash over you. Now we're going to call in Metatron, Melchizedek. We're going to call in the galactic beings, the Arcturians, Palladians, calling in Golden Atlantis, Babylon, all of these beings, infusing their frequency into you. And so I want you to now we're going to ask for a thermometer to come in and to check with you how aligned you are to 10K. Now I want you to decide whether it's 10K days, 10K weeks, 10K months, right? So you decide whatever that is for you, because you're each different. What you also need to know, I've said this before, but I'm being guided to say it again, it takes the same energy to make 1,000 as it is 10K. So it takes the same energy even to make 10K in a day as it does 10K in a month. So you may as well aim high. Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10, how in alignment are you with 10K? And I'm talking about regular 10K, right? 10K weeks, 10K days, 10K months, right? There's no point in having a one-off 10K. We want regular, it's our new normal. And if you just put the number in the chat, just to give me an idea where you're at, so I can have an idea of how long I need to be working on this in the healing. And how does it make you feel as well when you think of 10K? Okay, 5, right? So anything less than 8, there's work to be done, okay? Wow, Kelly. I'll be lambasting you, Kelly. Karen, okay. Right, all right, so let me just tune in for a minute. All right, so I'm picking up on fear, right? I'm picking up on fear, okay? So actually what we're going to do is we're going to work on the fear, and then we will tune in. So I want you to tune in with any aspect of fear held in your body and energy, and the color that represents. Yeah, right, Kelly, okay. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take what you've said as well on board, Kelly. So we're just going to focus first of all on this part, and then we're going to do something else with yours, okay? Right, so what I'm seeing here is like they're kind of like barriers, right, of energy. And now what I want you to do is I want you to, and take those colors, I want you to blow out through your mouth, but through your whole body. I'm getting it all the way here, right? And you might even have to do hand movements. And you are completely, this is ancestral, okay, completely releasing this through all time, space, dimensions, multidimensionally, in all directions, backwards and forwards, right through the beginning of time. And you are completely releasing this, and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light and truth, and it's being taken up by source. I'm getting a bit dizzy here, so keep blowing. One more time. Okay, so let me know how you're feeling now. I'm going to come to Kelly now for a minute. So Kelly, what I'm getting for you is that cross has roots in your heart. So I want you to tune in with that. And I want you to feel it, and I want you to loosen it. And as it loosens, there's this beautiful, piercing, high frequency, diamond white light coming into your heart. Like it's actually in your chest, but it's around this area, between your breastbone and your chest, all this area here. And it is, the final roots are being released, and it's falling down into Mother Earth, her food, and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth and wisdom. And for everybody else as well, I want you to tune in with this diamond light, because, by the way, in the group, it's not this, does this relate to me, it's how does this relate to me? So it's relevant for every one of you. And so what I want you to imagine now is, and ask, that this piercing, pure, high frequency diamond light comes in, and it's going into your meridians, into your neurological memories and system, and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth and wisdom. And from your heart, it's going down through your timeline. I'm getting 12 generations. And it's lifting, 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 lifting. And so what I'm being shown now is that you're all in a certain level of frequency, and you have been raised. It's like it's like a stage, but the stage has just been lifted up to a whole new level. And now I want to bring your attention to your back, and everything that is not aligned to this frequency literally falls away from your back. It's like cloaks or coats that you've been wearing, like these clothes are now too small for your soul, and they are completely being released. And I see something in the back base of your neck, so I'm just going to the back of your neck. We're just going to ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut any cords that are keeping you in any old paradigm, any second and third de-living, asking that to be released and transformed in pure divine love, light, truth, wisdom and freedom, and allowing you to fully connect with fifth dimensional frequency of oneness, connection, prosperity, joy, freedom. And now there's a beautiful, you're being standing under now this shower of gorgeous green light. But in this green light, there's sparkles of golden. There's all different rays. There's golden, there's white gold, there's yellow gold. There's this transparent light. And this is going actually down into your vertebrae and your spine. And you might have to shake a little bit. You need to shake a little bit. Oh, you'll have to get up. Shake it out. Shake it out. Right. So now I want you, if you're not up already, I want all of you to get up. And I'm going to ask now that you are all put in alignment with fifth dimensional living and unlimited wealth and prosperity, which is your divine right. It's your soul's right to be wealthy in all areas. And that's the same, and money is part of that. Money and relationships, everything. So what I want you to know is you stand here, I want you to, you'll be swaying, you might be swaying from side to side, over and back. However, it doesn't matter, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to tune in with the center point of oneness, of the five-dimensional living, your divine right. And you'll keep in this position, allowing your body to move in whatever way it needs to, until it stops and you are completely aligned to this whole new frequency, whole new level. And I want you to really, really, really feel just what abundance is like, how it feels, right? Like this abundance is a deep sense of fulfillment, of joy, of confidence, of prosperity, of humbleness as well, of heart. It's heart opening. For me, it's really heart opening. Of honor. And possibility. There's possibility, the frequency of possibility as well is in here. So as you're in this energy, I just want you to be with this energy and just observe how you're feeling. And now I want you to tune in with how you are in relation to having 10K regularly, like your new normal. Because to be honest, what I'm really realizing more and more is that in some respects, kind of not about the money. It's like the money that you're making from your work. It's a direct correlation about the impact that you're making in the world. So the more money you have, the more impact you can make. The more you are showing up for your soul mission, the more you're making a difference. And now more than ever, we really, really need to be more visible and prosperous, so that we can really make a difference in our own lives and in the world, because we're all in this together. So I'm just going to ask now, what is the card here? And just let me know the number that comes in now for you in alignment with 10k days, 10k weeks, 10k months. Wow, now this is so interesting, guys. So I want some serious stillness. So this is really, really interesting because yesterday we got rest. So the theme seems to be continuing. So let's see what the message here is. Almost an 8, kind of 7, right, okay, 8 to 9. So we really need you to be 10. So what is it? Let's just tune in. What is the disconnect? It's a disconnect. What's the disconnect to a 10? What's coming up? What would happen if you were a 10? Put that in and we can look at that. Okay, very interesting. So I'm going to read a card while you're putting in there what is the block that's keeping you from a 10. So bring on the stillness. Too much logic. My brain needs a break. Can't take this now. Please give me a shake. Wobble me out of here. Sideways undressed. Upside down too. Then I'll be at my best. That's it. I love that. I'm going to take a picture of that. So, okay, belief, all right. Yeah, so that card is kind of a bit like that. It's trying to rationalize. So, so let me tune in. Just hold on, and I'm just going to see what needs to happen here. 1 minute. So your mind will never get it anyway. Right, okay. So just for you, Groin, you just stamp your feet just to get that heaviness out. So the belief, Caroline, let me just tune in there for a minute. And the brain is so rationalizing it. So the thing about it is that what I know to be true is your brain will never be able to get this. And so what I feel and what I kind of know, come in, okay, right, we're going to go with that actually because I think that's probably relevant to all of you. I'm going to take Arena's right, so I was going to say something now there, so hold on a minute, let's see. Yeah, so what this requires from you is to really declare what you want and then have an unfloundering trust and belief that it's that or something better is coming. So I'll give you an example. So a normal person, and some of you might have heard this before, but I'll tell it to those of you who haven't. So, and it's worth reminding. So when it came for our house, we had 4,000 euros in the bank and we got our house on auction, and the limit of the amount of money that we could buy a house for was 349,000 euros. But a house like this, because I wanted a house that had a separate entrance, because I wanted to do my work at the time out of that space. And on the street, the houses were about 450,000. So on the first auction, we weren't there, we were both away. And on the second auction, I was going to Ireland doing training for training colour therapists. And my husband had booked a ticket to go to Lyon. And I was saying, oh, you know, it's a sign, just, it's not meant to be, just leave it. And he was like, no. Sign this, it's 5:30 in the morning, sign this piece of paper just in case I go. And so he went to that auction and we ended up getting that house for 326,000 euros. But the thing was that because it was bought on auction, we had 5 days to come up with 50,000 euros and we had 4,000 euros in the bank. So I got a loan. Now, I did obviously have a conversation with my guides. I was saying, look, if you want us to have this house, we'll be sharing this house with you. This is part of our soul mission, but you need to give it the amount that we can afford. And anyway, I got a loan of 10k from the credit union. My husband got a loan from his French bank. And then we started ringing around, you know, family and friends, and it was 2k here and 5k here. Ended up anyway 24 hours before, so the Thursday evening, we were short 5k. So now a normal person would also say, right, that's it, it's never going to happen. And I kept the belief, and I kept the faith, and I kept knowing, it was a knowing that this was complete, that we had the 50k. And at 9 a.m. the next morning, Pierre Lan got a message from his friend who happened to be away and said, I can wire that money, the final 5k over to you, no problem. So this is what I mean by this. So this, if you look at your current reality, maybe that's not, or you want to figure out the how. You don't have to figure out the how. All you have to do is you have to be present, be still, keep the faith, be available for only that or something better, and just really fully be in alignment energetically and on a mindset, like acting as if, how would you be feeling, what would you be doing if this was your reality, okay? So this is what this requires you to do. Your logical mind, logical people would have said that we shouldn't even go for that house, but we knew better, right? And this is just one of many examples. So what I'll say to you is that this is a really, really important lesson, and this is part of living actually from your divine feminine power. So people think that it's it's the softness, and it's which it is partly, but the other part of divine feminine power is deep-rooted belief and worthiness and strength and perseverance, and really tuning in with our supernatural powers as women, and knowing that our words really are our spells. So we are the ones that actually decide and dictate what is our reality and what isn't, okay? So I'm going to come back now to the part of fearing of success and power. So I want us to tune in with any of you who have a fear of success and a fear of being too powerful. And I want to check in to see whose is it. Is it yours fully, or is it partly yours and partly someone else's? Now, I want us to tune in with the part that it's someone else's and the colour that represents, and I want you to blow that out from that part of your body, out through a divine filter. It's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth. And it's being given to Mother Earth for her food, for her good. Because actually what I'm getting here is us doing this, it's really doing it for a lot of humanity. So she's delighted with this because she is affected by our frequency. So we need to be more prosperous and light and vibrant. Right, so then I want you to tune in now with the part that's yours, and I want you to fully release yourself through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, through all directions, backwards and forwards, and fully releasing that. And it's actually been taken up by source energy, being transformed to pure divine love, light, truth, and freedom. Okay. One more time. Okay. Now what I want you to do is there's still something, a small little bit left. So I want you to see in front of you whatever is left, if there's a tiny little bit of left. And I want you to make a side step around it. And I want you to really connect with you where you don't have that fear anymore. Womanhood. I want you to walk back and just have a look now and see how if that fear is still there. And I want you to walk in front of it. And I want you to stand and claim your divine power of abundance, of flow, of ease, of connection, of freedom, of joy, of complete trust in yourself and the universe, and of this inner knowing. And I want you to smile. And now I want you to put your hand on your heart and I want you to say, I give myself full permission for this reality now. It's safe for me to give myself full permission for this reality now. I am so grateful and happy that it's now here. I am in complete alignment and this is integrated 100%. And I want you to feel this gratitude in your heart. We're going to send that up through your throat, third eye, out through the crown of your head, up to the universe, up to the seventh plane. And feeling that now, I'm seeing like a rainbow of colours coming down and just filling each and every part of your being. And this is actually filling you up with all of the colours so you feel completely whole and complete. In fact, that's what it is. And so your mind, you can stop wasting your time about figuring it out, because your mind will never figure it out. All you have to do is just trust. Just being mindful, saying, I don't have to figure it out. It's here. It's already here. It is already here, actually. Anyway, that's the truth. It's already here in your energy. So you just allow it. And act as if, following the guidance then that comes in, following the cues. Now I want you to cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor. And what I'm getting here is I want you to really accept this. Like, I know for a fact this is real because I'm living it, and I am working with some of you and you've experienced it yourselves. So this, if it was a one-off, then it wouldn't be happening for all my clients, right? So this is happening actually probably 99% of the time. My clients are really living from this place. So it is possible. You just have to believe that it's possible for you too. And we're all connected. So it's possible for me, it's possible for you, it's possible for all the other people who I'm working with in this group. It's possible for you as well. So you may as well accept it. This is your new normal. Wonderful. All right, so that's it from today. I'm wishing you a beautiful, amazing Sunday, an amazing week. And I would just say, aim high. Like, when it comes to aiming for what you want, you have to aim higher. Because if you aim for something that you feel is attainable, I don't know why this happens, but generally people just fall just below it. So you may as well really aim high and play with this. So the source loves play, right? And even if you look at the color, the card, that card had orange and that turquoise blue in it. And this orange is about playfulness and creativity. And then that blue is trust. It's really trust and communication. And I really want you to start showing up. And there's lovely yellow in there as well. Taking things in your stride, yeah, and believing is absolutely the only way to live. Love you. Take care. And share how you're getting on as you go through, because I'd really be curious to see how these healings are impacting you. You know, sharing what experiences you have. It might just, it might be all these, I don't know, like a little unexpected gift, or it might be a feather, or it might be some guidance to go somewhere and you go, or whatever kind of synchronicity are coming up. Let's just really celebrate them, because the more we acknowledge them, the more that they'll come into our lives as our new normal. All right then, I'm just going to say, actually acknowledge though, I can't move up I can. So people joined afterwards, I just want to acknowledge you. Where are you? Linda, great to see you join me live. Grania. Who else? Catherine, delighted you're here. Who else do I have? I think that's it, is it? Irina, love. Valentina, you caught me at the end, but go back and watch the replay. So anybody watching the replay, please comment and holding you in love and prosperity of the highest frequency.